Hello everyone, this is Mr. H again, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about arithmetic sequences. Alright, let's head on to our very first example. Given the sequence, find a sub 45. So a sub 45 means we're looking for the 45th term. Alright, we need to use the formula a sub n equals a sub 1, which is the first term of the given sequence, plus n minus 1 times d. So a sub n here is the nth term, a sub 1 is the first term of the given sequence, n is the term position, and since we're looking for the 45th term, n here will be 45, and d is the common difference. Alright, so first of all, what we need to do is to find the common difference. So how do we find the common difference of the arithmetic sequence? So it's easy. So we just take, for example, here we take the second term, which is -3, minus the first term, which is -6. So we'll have -3 minus -6 will be +3. So the common difference, or the value of d, is 3. You can also check for the second pair. So we take 0 minus -3 is +3. Alright, so it's consistent, so the same value. Alright, so after finding the common difference, then we're ready to find the 45th term. So by applying the formula here, we'll have a sub 45 equals the first term is -6 plus n is 45 minus 1 times the common difference is +3. And then we simplify. So -6 plus 45 minus 1 is 44 times 3. So a sub 45 equal to -6 plus 44 times 3 is 132. And 132 minus 6 is 126. Right? So that's the answer. Alright. So the 45th term of the sequence is 126. Alright, so if you think that this question is interesting to you, give me a thumbs up. And now we move on to the second example. Consider the following information about the sequence. So a sub 1, or the first term of the sequence, is 24. Then the common difference is 5. So question A, it's asking us to write an explicit rule for the arithmetic sequence. Alright, so when you say explicit rule or explicit formula, it's more of a simplified one. Let me write the answer here for 2A. Since we were given the information about the first term and the common difference, so what we need to do is to substitute these values to the formula I introduced to you earlier in example 1. So a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So a sub n equals a sub 1 is 24 plus n minus 1, d is given, which is 5. And then we simplify the right hand side of the equation. So a sub n equals 24 plus, so we distribute 5. 5 times n is 5n. 5 times -1 is -5. and then simplify. So 5n, we copy, but 24 minus 5 is 19. All right, and that is the explicit rule or formula. That's a simpler one or more straightforward formula. All right, so question 2b, find the 30th term in the sequence. Okay, so 30th term. So from this information, we were told that the value of n is 30. We're looking for the number that is in the 30th position. All right, so now here you have two options. Either you use the original formula, which is this one, or you can use the explicit formula. Since we know that n is equal to 30, then I would say that using the explicit rule is quicker. We just need to plug in the value of n, which is 30, and we'll find the 30th term of the sequence. All right, so we use the explicit rule, so it will be a sub 30. So 5 times 30 plus 19. Simplify the right hand side. So a sub 30 is equal to 5 times 30 is 150 plus 19 is 169. That's the answer. All right. So before I let you go, let's have a quick recap of what we have done. So first, formula for arithmetic sequence. So we have a sub n equals a or a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So a sub n is the nth term, a is the first term of the given sequence, and n is the term number or the term position, and d is the common difference. And to find the common difference, d, we just need to subtract any term from the next term. All right, so that is all for this video. So if you think that this video is insightful, please give me a thumbs up. Please also share the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do so. Once again, this is Mr. H, and I do hope that you learned something from this video. I will see you in the next one.